right, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to me around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. My name is OSMAN Ibrahim Marrah. The Epic Morning Show, a 2.5 hour long program, we divided into the first and second segment. The first segment, we can for deal with the biggest story for the day, and the second segment, when at the media review of the show, we can tend for review the biggest stories from yesterday. Today we can talk on the Chief Minister we accuse Honorable OSMAN TIMBO and Dr. KELFALA say they forced the hands of the former flag bearer aspirant we na be the lead negotiator for the APC na the tripartite committee for accept some recommendations them we insist they against and SAMURA KAMARA. We will can discuss lots of other issues around national interest today here at the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us. Good morning again. Now, today na a fresh day. Waiting ever happened yesterday, whether na mistake, whether na disappointment, whether na delays, left them outside and day, left them at the past. Let it be just yesterday event. Now this morning they give you another chance for try, for push, for push a little harder, and of course for believe a little stronger. Now, of course, continue for the dream, be consistent, continue for thrive, work very hard for the future. These are the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
We are the future. We are the future. We are Samara people.
OneXBet presents an exciting world of entertainment. In the OneX games, you will find Crash, Dice, Apple of Fortune, Money Wheel, and other exciting games with many chances to win big wins. Go to the website onexbet.sl or app, enter promo code GameSL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with OneXBet.
For win big money every single day, Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And that's so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or after money pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your orange money or after money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you dey wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of your lucky daily winners them. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money dey flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
welcome back to the Epic Morning Show here with Reginald Branojukutus. Reginald, what happened this morning?
Thank you very much. Good morning, and good morning to listeners of the Epic Morning Show. Inside the breaking news highlight this morning, the Minister of Fisheries and Marine Resources, Princess Dugba, yesterday inside the government's weekly press briefing, don't talk say the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources make over 150 million for 2025. According to no, it's leons. Well, according to he discussed say last year 2024 they make 120 million leons, and now this year they get 150 million leons, which shows improvement. And according to now that the sector, the fishing sector, will make more money this 2026 because they don't put mechanism in place for make them able for go far this year. It seems to confirm yesterday inside the government weekly press briefing that artisanal fishermen them the license don't go up now from 1,000 when are 1 million old leons to 3,000 we now 3 million new loans. According to Ram,
1,000 you say?
Yes, so now it's 200% increment.
Wow.
Now, and the minister talks say not enough for the entire year, and according to him, he say the money even small because the catch rate, loan way that they do, it's way expensive or than the money where they pay for here. Right. So that is exactly something again that he mentioned yesterday. And finally, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Abdul Sise, Alpha Sise, sorry, don't confirm say they don't table the proposed bill in Parliament. They also say Parliament now gets the opportunity for look at the bill, debate the bill, and make amendments. Also, them feel say them for make amendments before the final white paper go to His Excellency the President for in final presidential accent on them. So far, this now some or more of the news there we get in the Epic Morning Show.
All right, Reginald, thank you so much. You still there with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. You can get you around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM, and Radio Garden. This is the Epic Morning Show. Big wins they happen every day here on this radio. With Bomber Cash Out, just 10 news to give you the chance for win real cash instantly. You go dial *799*2#, choose your ticket, enter your orange money or African money pin, and then you did at the draw. Now, if you win this morning, the money will go straight on your account. No need for Kamara Epic Radio. Bomber Cash Out, money the flow, powered by Masslink SL, not for persons under the age of 18. Play responsibly. All right, you still live with the Epic Morning Show. Until recently, Chief Minister Dr. David Moinina Senge alleged na assist program say Honorable OSMAN TIMBO when be the Deputy Secretary General for the APC party and a member of Parliament, and Dr. KELFALA MARRAH we now the Chief Negotiator for APC na the Tripartite Committee, then to be forced the hands of Dr. SAMURA Matthew Wilson KAMARA, the former APC flag bearer aspirant, when I be the chief negotiator for the APC party back then at the Tripartite Committee, for accept some recommendations them at the Tripartite Committee where in SAMURA KAMARA not agree to, where a object to. So this, of course, don't bring in public row between Chief Minister Dr. David Moynihan Assenge and particularly Honorable Usman Timbo. We don't criticize the Chief Minister for accusations them. But however now do, what are the real facts behind all of these mysteries? I mean, is the Chief Minister right? Is he wrong? And if really he is right, you think that this is not a problem for salon politics moving forward? We will ask all of these questions today inside the show to Honorable Usman Timbo in just a sec. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Introducing Honorable Usman Timbo, former Deputy Secretary General for the main opposition APC party and also Member of Parliament. Honorable, good morning. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Thank you very much and good morning.
Honorable, we will talk on the issue between you and Chief Minister Dr. David Moynihan Assenge very soon. But I want to get your opinion on critical national issues then first off. Let's start off with drugs. We see drug abuse they on the increase among the youth them as possibly very close to the youth yourself. Where you see people will die because of drugs, Kush. How did it make you feel?
A question of how they make her feel. It makes me feel the same way as any other person. But additionally, being a leader myself, it makes me even feel worse. Because I feel sometimes it is leadership problem, and not lead with what we do so. In the sense, like how Dr. SAMURA been said during the interview, that politicians are responsible for what we do so today as a nation. And I totally agree, because there are certain things that government can do. We were able to stop all this drug abuse and the senseless wasting of our people, young population. So for me, I feel, number one, I feel like every other person. Number two, I feel like we as a government collectively, and I say collectively because, like you said, I'm a member of parliament, so I'm one of the three arms of government. So collectively, I think we don't fail the people, the young people of this nation with regards waiting for do, even though the responsibility rests squarely on the executive, including the police, including law enforcement agencies, etc., etc. We in Parliament, within the asked for donor for advocate, that we've done. There was a time we even we been enact the 1 year emergency on this, So we've done our part, but even as community leaders, we also go to community, sensitize people. Quite recently, I even organized a jog where I bring all many youths together, thousands of young people within me, old constituency, for talk to them on this thing. I'd also visit, I don't visit ghettos, communities, just for talk to them. I don't meet with them, addicts one-on-one for talk to them. Then finally also, I think I mentioned that in your introduction of me that a flag bearer, intending a flag bearer aspirant of the APC, and I was hoping that that we'll for talk about today. I think it's one of the major things in my 10 pillars agenda for national renewal.
All right.
The fight against just want to say the fight against drugs and the work we government for ensure that we prevent harm. At the same time, we also see how we go rehabilitate and also provide curative remedies for the victims of drug abuse.
Okay, Honorable, we'll go into your flag bearer aspiration very soon. But on the issue of drugs, you say government don't fail the people. You also include, say, the executive, and get the primary responsibility. But when you say government, you also mean, say, the members of parliament also fail in the fight against drugs?
I just tell you that we have to be collective in the way how we do things. When I say government, I just to explain, say, the arms of government, the judiciary, the executive, we get the president and the ministers, departments and agencies, and parliament, as well as UNA, the journalists, because the media, the fourth estate, we all get a role for play. So collectively, we need for accepting that we don't fail with people them. These drugs are mostly imported. Not so you they make them. I mean, as in the primary substance of some of them, not so you they make them. So we all get responsibility, even as ordinary citizens, because sometimes we know that they produce 10 drugs here. So, for example, the synthetic drugs we get for mix different substances. But do we report? Do we actually cry people where would they see they live some kind of flamboyant life, or do we actually celebrate them and say, wow, this get money, see what car way they drive? These are the things that push us in Sierra Leone, rather than asking the right questions about what's this person pull that money.
Are there people we don't see they live flamboyant life? We get unexplained wealth?
There are plenty of people in Sierra Leone, but that's the responsibility of the Anti-Corruption Commission, because if they're living openly like that, you have a right to ask them. There are many people, but it doesn't necessarily mean because they live that way you want for related with drugs. Some people are corrupt money, other people are just honest living. Some people are businessmen. So I cannot conclude that just because they live in that way and me will explain the wealth we then get means that they cannot explain the wealth that they have.
Okay, I want to get your opinion on the latest figures from statistics alone. Say inflation don't drop to 4%. You believe those figures?
Statistics? Statistics ever do population. I don't know.
With regards to inflation, they also do statistics on inflation too.
Right. I feel that the Ministry of Finance, they do that. But notwithstanding, they have the information for it and say so. But do you feel it? What they say on paper, I am not in that position for deny that, because they have done whatever numbers they put together. I am not an economist. I only rely on information that they give me. I get the right for also go through that and therefore make me on informed opinion on what I see or what I read. But yes, like you say, I don't see some of those things. I've also seen the speech by the Minister of Finance during the budget hearing in Parliament, what he say about the state of the economy. He talked about how bad the economy is, how much debt the country gets, the inflation. He spoke about the inflation. He spoke about the deficit, budget deficit, etc. So we are not in a good place in terms of the economy. So while I'm not going to deny if somebody don't put together in figures we want for put together, the reality on the ground is the people are struggling. Nothing has become better for the people of this nation. people are crying every day for better standards of living. Cost of living is going up by the minute. So I not see how that they really affect.
When you say cost of living, they go up every day. I mean, they decry that figures they say inflation will go down, now up it go instead.
No, so it's also the understanding of inflation. Some people just feel because price go up or dollar go up, then they mean it's inflation. It's different. It's totally different. And now I'm for venture into talking about economics, because maybe halfway into I will fall short, or somebody go see the holes in what they say. And as somebody where they run for the highest seat in the land, I want to be careful with the things that what they say, because once you say them, or even as a member of parliament, they become policy. They become, if you balek, it's different from when an ordinary man talk. So I have to be guided by the things I say and the way I say them.
Okay, I won't forget your opinion lastly before we go into your flag bearer aspiration and your response to Chief Minister. There's currently the amendment bill currently in a parliament, bringing lots of reforms, electoral reforms them, and other national areas them. What do you make of the amendment bill as of this moment?
Firstly, that it's born out of a dialogue will being concluded. The agreement for national unity we born the tripartite committee and the recommendations contained therein. Also, according to the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, and a part of the conclusions where they may get, or from the Justice Cowan, I don't know if you remember, Justice Cowan of blessed memory, in Constitutional Review Committee report we've been due, we've been handed over to President Koroma at the time. So we are looking at it. Me personally, I have plenty issues. I don't see awful drafting. First, as a draftsman myself, I see a lot of things we are not really expecting people will draft that kind of way. But two things. Either maybe a mistake, or it's deliberate for them draft some of the clauses the way how they draft.
Like which clause them so?
Like I say, it's language. It's legal language. So that's why you feel like it's right through the document, right through.
Which clause them be they against?
I'm not talking about against first. I'm talking about even the drafting. Okay. So the drafting, you will see a lot of tend away from a draftsman point, because I am a draftsman. I've drafted several laws, including politics laws as well as national law, bills. So I feel the challenges in that. Then apart from that, coming to the content itself, the substance in them, I feel there are things way unfair. I am like my political party. We're not in support of the PR system. We are not in support of the way how then for do the search and nomination committee for the appointment of commissioners and members of the National Electoral Commission. We're not so for calling back NEC. We are not in support of, like I said, the PR system. We are not in support of the new threshold for the election of the president. We say it's simple majority plus 2/3 of the 2/3 of 20% in 2/3 of all the districts in the country. That's effectively a way to get back a one-party system in this country. It is so dangerous that if we not look at one party, when people say simple majority, some people they feel like they're saying a 50%. 50% is different from simple majority. If we 5 contests, me get 20%, you get 18, then they get 14, then they get 10, then they get 12. Simple majority, that means 20% who I get is simple majority. So you don't even need to get 50% again for even be elected in that country. So there are many arguments that are pushed to parliament. There are many arguments that the party will put together where we get for discourse. I left some of them for the publicity department of the party, as well as the publicity arm of the parliamentary caucus for me then come and deal with that. But yes, definitely we have major problems with some of the provisions inside there. And I also want to make people know, say, Parliament is the final checkpoint. I don't hear arguments wrongfully, truthfully, however it is. Oh, some of those things, na so they agree na me the tripartite. Oh, some of those things, na so Kawan say. No. But we are the representatives of the people. We are the final point. Whatever comes to Parliament, people must understand their proposals, and we have the power to argue on whether to accept them or not to accept them in the current form or change the form in which they are.
Okay, let's go to flag bearer ambition. Why going for the top job at the country?
Because I want to represent you. When I say you, I mean young people who constitute the majority of the people of this nation. It's only when young people not challenge themselves, or it's only when young people feel like they want to close their own capabilities, that we will feel like, oh, this is not the right time. There was a time when Upapa the military said and they prepare the future for we. That future has arrived. When the future arrives, you still want to tell we say no, the future not it. That future will never come. I am doing this, like I said during my declaration. I gave birth to a movement with a consciously awaken with horizons, consciously awaken with belief in we self, consciously awaken the fact that we are also getting older, that if we not take responsibility now, then we begin the world and begin for born, therefore come and blame we. You remember then they said, oh, Papa, they don't destroy this nation. Do you know what we are now? We self don't turn Papa them. I have 3 kids. In the next few years, they go down big enough. They don't begin go school. They don't begin to struggle from blackout, mosquitoes, as in malaria. They don't begin to struggle with their health, dirty water, typhoid. They don't begin to struggle, go get water in the morning. I mean, like general picking them. You know, thank for which then go to our school system, we know they provide for them, we know they really bring out the best in them. So we self now will fail with people them. So for me, I think the time is now. OSMAN TIMBO as a person is just a representation of waiting. You look at me, you look at you, you'll see the youthfulness in us. And if we sit on, they admire things that happen in other nations, other young leaders in other nations, they will not challenge yourself. Then there's a mental block where we need to get a shift from. All of us as young people, we constitute over 80%. I mean, when I say young, I don't mean youth. Over 80% from the age of 0 to the age of 45 in this nation. Yet still, we the things say we, within that category, cannot lead ourselves. It is so unfortunate. This nation has prepared us. You know, for me, I've been in this nation all my life. All my 40 years of existence I've been in this nation. I have served. I have served in all arms of government, judiciary, the executive, as well as the legislature. I have served within my political party from the lowest level to the highest level. I've collected enough experience for make a lead. And I also challenge anybody. It is not being arrogant, but the leaders they don't get before now. Compare what they said before they get to power and compare what I have been saying to the public, then you'll know the caliber of people that we really they run. You will see how times don't change. You will see how a young man at this age, they say things where those people then will be run for power, not be even they talk. Because it doesn't come from age, it comes from experience. It comes from the fact that I've seen these things, I've been there. They're in technical positions for make I understand how a nation's run. More and most importantly, I'll say, I don't feel them. Like I said, I don't feel the blackout. I don't feel how bad the healthcare system is. I don't see the bad roads. I don't see bad education. I've seen a lot of things myself. I've experienced war. I've experienced death, untimely death. You know, I've experienced the drug abuse. I've experienced the economic stagnation we're getting at this nation. So I have felt it myself. Me to person we don't go overseas or don't sit overseas for so long, then I come back, no more say I want power. Me also somebody we on the outside the system as in, oh, I don't care about what happen in politics. I only cared about what they make for myself, my own personal riches. I gave up personal riches for serve this nation as a very young man in my early 20s. I gave up the riches of being a lawyer, a private lawyer, and said, no, I go do legal aid work. I go do legal aid work. They represent people that were not getting nothing, poor people. They go to jail yard, they go to police cells, they talk for them, they go inside jail, they go explain law to them, just talk to them, sit with them. I remember ex-combatants who have been disadvantaged. I helped them in court. I remember port workers who were be refused for getting benefits, thousands of them. I fought for them. I go to my community, people the way they want for take them property in their hands. If you go now they basically make me member of parliament.
Okay.
When they fought for those people for nothing. Disabled people, women, these are the people I fought for. And there are many, many more things where, because I'm a Muslim, I don't want to talk about them, like people who you help with education, people who you help with football, sports, people who you help with just their lives and the children. I don't want to go into that because that's not what my religion teaches me. But all of those things are things that we did.
But you talk about health, you talk about the bad roads, you talk about the problems faced by the youth today. These are all issues where you aim for address if you become president.
So, me and suppose we like for talk about problems. The problems we'll talk about, so I think they will also be. Whether you want for lead a nation or you don't want for lead a nation, we all know these problems. And for me, what I believe in is profiling solutions, right? So, I've been put together a 10-pillar vision for national renewal. This is not a manifesto, but it contains the basic vision what I feel from the consultations what I don't get across the nation and even outside the nation, that these are common aspirations of the people of this nation that they want, just Sierra Leoneans also, and things that will go moving forward. And to the specific question about health, yes, it's part of the 10 points. Infrastructure, which is health, which is roads, energy, water, etc., etc. That's also part of it. So,
okay.
Health is pillar 8, infrastructure is pillar 9, and youth and women's empowerment or youth and women in governance is pillar 10. If you want me to go through all the 10 pillars, I'll take time for go through them also.
But in all of these 10 critical issues, 10 pillars that we aim for address if you become president, people of Salon increasingly don't they be educated with regards to the political orientation them until recently. The question goes, how you plan for kickstarts and achieve these aims then? How you plan for them?
Collectively. It's also part of the pillars. So the first pillar got to do with uniting the party, because the party is the vehicle we want for use for get power.
The party is divided?
So you have to do more. Outside you feel like it's divided, but at the same time we have to accept that it is not as united as it for be. In the sense, let me land. In the sense, so some people outside feel like, oh, all them candidates here where they come out means division. No, it doesn't mean that. Yes, we have to accept that the electoral justice team and what they call moving forward, that was a big divide. There was also the SAMURA issue being feel like a divide. Thank God that has been solved. The electoral justice thing is still there. That's the other divide. We'll need to try to put together because we're all one APC. Also, there's this thing where people think because of all these flag bearer aspirants, there's division. No, there's competition. And I want to assure people that it's more healthy than it was in 2023 or even 2018. So it is not as bad as then. But there are things that we need to do for unite the APC beyond then small tier talk. And NTS we need to do for unite the APC have to happen before the person become the flag bearer, as well as when we get with delegates conference, because you need a party we get a national complexion, as in everybody feel like I didn't say all people's congress, the Mendeman, the Timiniman, Limbaman, Lokoman, Fulaman, however you want to call them, they're inside there. Everybody feel like this is theirs, and It is not just talk. It is not just for full up count. It is not just for top up. Let everybody feel like they own the process. You know, that is including women, including disabled people, all for come inside. That's the way you unite the party. At the same time, you have to think about the other side, which is uniting the nation. When I win and become the president, how you would make policies where one tribe now will get so much dominance in governance over the other, while the smallest tribe will feel like they're not left out. Policies like no one tribe forget over 25%, no one tribe forget less than, the smallest tribe not forget less than 5% in administration of government. So these are some of the policies. Also in terms of employment or hiring people, you for look beyond party colors. You for look beyond paddy business. You for put competence over familiarity. These are some of the things what we need for do for ensure say we move forward. At the same time, inclusivity is most important. That is why in Pillar 3, we have to do with a national development plan, a strategic development plan. Is one thing I feel it's most critical at this point for make we collectively determine the side we want for go in the sense. For me, I feel when I win, we put together a team. We get all political parties, civil society organizations, all professional institutions, bodies like the journalists, like the lawyers, like doctors, you name them, engineers. Bring traditional people, you bring religious people, you bring local people, you bring youth, women, disabled people, veteran, old people. We all come sit down as a committee in one room. They will determine a national development plan for the short, medium, and long term.
Okay.
Short, medium, and long term plans. Waiting the country want for doing the first 2 years. Waiting the country want for doing the 5, 10 years. What we want for achieve in 15, 20, 30 years. So that's a plan we need for put together. And until we all sit down and put them plans here together, it's either one party will come. This first go kill all this party manifesto, where this one party come and make a manifesto, the other one come and change. It's all within this do now rubbish. But if we all get one agenda, a Sierra Leonean agenda, then definitely we'll move collectively. If APC then have power, we'll not say, inside 1-2 years, now this will follow. If SLP become, they not say, inside year 30, 40, now this we need for do. Then we know say we get continuity in development.
Okay, I don't lost count of how many flag bearer aspirants the APC currently gets, but ahead of the delegates conference, which set you apart among all other candidates them?
Like you said, I lost count. First, let we accept say there are no flag bearer aspirants yet.
Okay.
We're all intending, in the sense the party not call for applications yet. So as much as 1,000 people go don't express interest, it not necessarily means that 1,000 people then are going to actually apply. So until that time, we'll wait for talk about the number. Well, it's okay. Anybody, this is democracy, can grab and say, okay, I get interest or I not get interest. You know, once you meet the APC constitutional requirements as well as the national constitutional requirements, it is your right, democratic rights, to do what you want to do. What sets me apart? I think for me, I'm an open book. You know, I've been around all these years. People don't see me, people don't know me. They know how to hold myself together. If me not possible get integrity, then sabi. If me not thief man, then sabi. If me not lie man, then sabi. If me not an arrogant person, then sabi. So me not a new quantity. Yes, I'm young, but because I don't put myself in the face of everybody, then I don't get enough evidence for assess whether I'm a good person or I'm not a good person. Age has nothing to do with leadership. Age has nothing. If anybody they doubt that person means they doubt God, because God gave us Jesus Christ at a young age. He gave us Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, at a very young age. Joseph and others at very young ages. So if you doubt, say, young people can be leaders, the same way you doubt God. In fact, there's a book in the book of Isaiah. It says it clearly that the little ones shall lead, So this is God. You go to church every day or all the time, you hear that. Then you even go to the mosque, you see young people, a lot of them. It is the same thing within the Quran also. So, but for let you come and sit down now and feel like, oh, no, young people cannot, that's a problem. So my youthfulness, me being young and experienced, is one thing which sets me apart. The experience what I don't gather over the years also sets me apart. The fact that I have continuously been winning elections in all my life. I am a winner man. I win all the time and people don't know that. I am humble about it. I keep it quiet. I have won more elections. I always make emphasis on the word elections. Not a selection or we've been there inside the APC. I have won more elections than anybody with the race right now. I have the data to prove that. Some people, they come and can't try. Until they start for win their first election, then they know we're at the same level. But like I say, I have been winning elections, and I'm confident that just the experience what I don't get in winning elections is one thing which sets me apart.
Okay, so the tripartite committee, na body way born out of the National Unity Agreement, where you be there part. You think, say, the over 80 recommendations them where the committee recommend for sort of prevent sort of electoral issues them in the future, those recommendations have been fully addressed by the government?
No. Everybody knows they haven't been. What they're doing now with this legal reform is just one part. There are institutional reforms. There are other reforms where they inside the recommendation where they not do it. And if I want to go by what the chief negotiator for the APC said, they've been cherry picking. So they pick this where they left the other one, they make so. So definitely the answer is no, they haven't done all of it. They are way behind schedule for do them also. So yes, they haven't done everything.
The APC 100% committed for do their own parts in this recommendation, implementation of the recommendation?
That is what we're doing. And like they say, the government, once the recommendations are done, once they're presented to them, it becomes a document of the government, which we disagree with totally. Me and you not only sit on a room, we agree on something, then you cancel the implementation, then you say, oh no, this don't become government documents, now we for implement. So we had that fight for a while with them, in terms of implementing it. I feel we have to be properly put in the loop when it comes to implementation. Thankfully now things have gotten better since they appoint Dr. MARRAH as the chief negotiator. Things are getting better, but at the same time there's a lot of cherry picking. There's a lot of skewing also that is being done, by the government. So for instance, even this bill we can parliament, things that they agree on the tripartite, they don't tweak them how governments like. In fact, even this thing where they talk about the percentage for the presidential election, how the tripartite agree and how they present in a parliament are two different things. It shows that these people, they're changing things for suit and comfort. The PR system, they say for do proper consultation, and you will see them do something will look like consultation. Civil society hold their own meeting and come with a conclusion. Other people did the same. APC put them position. Yet still they decided that that's what they want to go with, and that's what in the bill. So things are there, like I said, they're cherry picking. We cannot be satisfied with them altering the thing they will agree to. So that's why I actually say what is taken to Parliament as a parliamentarian, they're only proposals. And it is for us parliaments now for actually look at anything and they give effect to them.
Okay, so the APC party will remove Dr. SAMURA KAMARA as the chief negotiator for the party and the tripartite committee, and instead replace him with Dr. KELFALA MARRAH. Why we not see handing over ceremony? You think say there was a need, or there was not a need for a handing over ceremony?
As much as I get an explanation for that, I will not say anything about it because I am not here representing the party. Yes, I was Deputy National Secretary General, meaning I have an understanding, an explanation, but I will not because I'm not in that role day. I think that question is best answered by the Publicity Secretary or maybe the National Secretary General.
All right. So Chief Minister Dr. David Moinina Sengye we make accusations against you and Dr. KELFALA MARRAH, say una force the hands of Dr. SAMURA KAMARA for agree to some recommendations them on the tripartite committee when they against. I don't take waiting if you say I will come back to you.
I'll tell you for a fact that TIMBO, that MARRAH, that them people then they imposed on SAMURA. I mean not so now one thing God now, yeah, me that God now the free. With inside the room then it's not fair. I don't like injustice. Now it make me, I believe, radical inclusion, more just society. I don't like injustice because it's unfair for say that the advice SAMURA that SAMURA not agree. It is not true. There were things in there that SAMURA was opposed to that they forced him to do. So it's not true. It's not fair on the old man. And not because I'm uncool, but it is not fair on him to hear, because inside that room we did it. In fact, there is no time, never. There's a period where I say, okay, let me and Ingo talk one-on-one. They don't agree. They say no, for be 3-on-3 because they didn't trust him. And they were there. In those, when I thought he was more accommodating, these guys refused. Sadly, some of them didn't sign, and then again in the tripartite, this man would they meet 10 and 8 towards the end, they meet stay 12 o'clock in the night. And there was no the thing that where we been the field say they're not for greed, they're not for add. They add and they against this my wish. And then they can't say that demand, it's not right.
Honorable, not to these accusations against you and Dr. KELFALA MARRAH?
I don't address this many times. I don't address this even on a TV station. And I want to really move on from because it's like you're beating a dead horse. But in short, I'll just tell you they're lies. I don't make that known many times. And this is a country of record. You know, we live in a life of social media, effective social media. If what they talk so and he say a fact, he get evidence, let him produce them. But I know for certain that they're malicious lies. It never happened, you know, never. And I don't want to open that up again for further conversation because I've moved past it. I still consider David as a friend, school friend from young age. We have been the first youth parliamentarians in 2002 in this nation. We were competing during school years in the Prince of Wales, in the grammar school. We meet quiz competitions, etc., etc. Even get an opportunity for left the country. Even get scholarship, he left the country, go to different places. Me say even get scholarship in Salonia as one of the best performing pupils. So government paid for me in a salon. And since I was reading law, at the time, they not been they give scholarship to anybody for they left the country and go overseas if you're reading law. So government actually paid for me. So we're all beneficiaries of different things. We all take different paths until the day. I respect him. I respect the position he holds. But what he says, so like I say, blatant lies. I think it'll be a misstep on his side, even though I feel it was calculated, it was deliberate. But I've moved on from it. I've addressed it adequately. I don't address him now. I also don't address him yesterday in a 98.1. Also, they actually go and make them false allegations then they. So anybody who wants for see me responses, let check the interview that I do with Slick TV, or even though I do it 98.1. So you can go to my Facebook or TikTok accounts, OSMAN ABDAL TIMBO, you'll see them there. And you can make whatever opinion you want to make of them.
There are other senior executive members in the APC party. Why you think they could directly target you and KELFALA MARRAH over all others? You think they get basis? You think they try to target you for other things?
I don't explain that to the TV, but that's my opinion equally. Maybe it was deliberate that he targeted us, but it's okay. It's okay. And in column politics, me, I always say I not sabi play politics. I cannot play politics with my conscience. I cannot play politics with my people. So I don't play politics. I'm a sharpshooter. I'm a very deliberate man. I know what I want. I don't lie. I try not to deliberately lie. I try not to misinform. And that is what people, including my constituents, have known me for.
But how you think, say, Chief Minister, they see you as a politician? He thinks, say, they see you as a threat?
Ask him. Ask him.
Well,
I don't know how he sees me. I know I am APC. I know I'm running for the top job in my party, firstly, for being the leader of my party. We will bring a breath of fresh air because people want to see young people now leading the APC. So it's a breath of fresh air. So I don't know how he sees me from outside, but he's not my competition. He's not. At the moment, he's not. Trying to lead my APC, he's not APC. But he just knows that maybe since the leader of the APC will metamorphose into becoming the presidential candidate when the time is right in 2028 sometime. And think, well, you know, ever openly, I've heard him declare many times that he's the next president. But until the president knows, say, no boy, not talk down there. He has to focus on his job that he's doing. So we are different. I am a politician. He's an administrator. He's somebody who heads a ministry. I am a politician who's won several elections, you know, so we're totally different.
You think, say, the Chief Minister will be president?
That's a question for him. But
because you say you don't, you declare lots of times.
I'll tell you. That's a question for him, and I've heard him say that many, many times.
So
I've heard his supporters also say that many, many times.
So since you say you don't hear him, they talk him lots of times, perhaps many go think, say, Honorable OSMAN TIMBO in position on this right now against Chief Minister, go think, say, Chief Minister, they try to target him because they see him as a threat to the SLPP ahead of the elections.
Like how you say, many people go see underway. I want them people will see underway for actually saying, I've said my bit.
You think, say, you're not a threat for the SLPP?
I'm not a threat for anybody, but I know, say, I am a good choice for this nation, for move this nation forward. With my integrity, with my honesty and humility, and my determination, I know I can best serve this nation for moving forward and leave a lasting legacy for we generations yet unborn. I want to serve for 10 years, and once I do that, when I left still a young man, I'm proud for pointed things. People point at things and say, oh yes, now President TIMBO, I've been do this, I've been do that. And I move this nation forward. I feel I'm best positioned for do that.
You think there are sectors where President Bio is failing as a president right
Have
now?
we got it right in any? The only place where we'll not get it wrong yet as a nation, now with religion, you know, even that now don't become a bit shaky. You know, because Muslims cohabit and coexist with Christians. You know, that's the only part where we've got it right. Every other place, we don't make missteps. We are not making any progress. Because a progress with one step and two steps backwards, that's a progress. What we've been doing is we're playing politics with the lives, livelihoods, and development, and betterment of the people and of this nation.
So you think, say, the current government care about politics more than development, you say?
Like I said, we're not making progress. Also been there before, now on the same place we're there. People talk about statistics, then they bring all kind of things. But you as a person, you as an ordinary Sierra Leonean, is your life better today than it was yesterday? Maybe minimalistically, say, okay, sometimes yesterday better past today. But if when you talk about yesterday better past today or today better past yesterday, depending on who's talking, you know, you will feel like it's only minimalistic. There's not even up to 1% of this population that lives. When I say 1%, I mean where they live a very good and decent life. Not even 1%. The middle level of Sierra Leone is almost non-existent, you know, or it's very, very small, you know. So life hasn't been good. We cannot say at all we've made any progress, or we cannot say at all we've succeeded in any sector. You name one, think of one. Think of one sector. I call social sectors like health, housing. Have we?
The government said they don't make progress in health, reducing maternal mortality by more than half.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it?
So you think...
Do you still hear about Pikina where they die? Do you still hear about Mamada where they die? Do you still hear about going to hospitals and then bathe basically all day? You heard about going to hospitals and medicine all day. So if you talk about reducing that, do you feel it? Don't you still hear stories? Don't you? Yes, like I say, we always not so like, a pendulum, not so they swing, just a small thing. Pendulum, not so they go back and forth, back and forth. That's where we are. And this is not sustainable as a nation. We have to move, we have to make progress. And we are not seeing any proper and tangible progress in any of those sectors.
So 7 years in government, 7 years in power, this SLPP government, in your opinion, not sort of would they reach progress? We don't progress at all as a nation.
We are not progressing as a nation. We are not progressing. Like I say, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. This is not progress. We need to make what they call growth, like astronomical growth. You're not able to change Salone or feel like there's proper change in Sierra Leone when the things you do, mostly you see them on paper or you don't feel them. Me na one person where maybe I get opportunity sometimes because of what I don't do now for make a ride a motor car. Maybe if lights not there, maybe a light generator now because I don't reach that level there. But the suffering of the ordinary man. Me na grassroots person where they sit down and listen to these people all the time. You will know from the conversations when they get with you whether their lives have become better. No, it hasn't become better. Nobody, not they who I don't talk to, they feel like, they're living better now than they were 7-8 years ago. So it shows from the people's situation whether the country is making progress or the country is not making progress.
All right. So where specifically this government is actually doing wrong, and you don't already pick this sort of sector where you think say you go do and what thing you actually do different in that particular sector there?
Look, I tell you earlier that means a person we just want to talk about problems. I want to provide solutions. Collectively as a people, collectively as governments, past and present, we need to take responsibility. And not sit here for begin point fingers at the SLPP or begin say the APC been do this or the SLPP not do that. No. Outside this SLPP get for left. If you left we inside gutter, I do get for pick and form. If we left we optic, I do get for go start from. So it is not right for make a come and sit down and begin say, oh, SLPP then do all this rubbish when they come and they can do just like how they do when they come say APC all man a thief man. Who say APC left with the whole we're not able to come on the if you start for talk then things and the rhetorics that talk the way they talk, actually they affect even the way how you want for unite a nation. So for me, yes, we haven't made much progress as a nation. We want more, our aspirations are bigger, but it is not time for make a come and sit down and say, oh, APC, SLPP not do this, SLPP failure. No, I'm not talking about a failure card. I'm talking about the opportunities and solutions that we can provide. And that is what that nine contained in my vision for national renewal, what I don't talk about. And this, like I say, is not the manifesto. The manifesto belongs to the APC. But by my consultation across the nation, these are the aspirations. These are the across the nation and even in the diaspora. These are the aspirations where I feel say I gather from which I hear from the people that I talk to.
Okay, you also be mentioned say you want to bring this inclusion. I mean, all tribes them for day in government, in your government.
Right.
You in support of this power sharing by government?
No, I'm not. Totally not. It's different. When you get an effective opposition, then you debate on your toes. You know that there's somebody who's waiting for you if you make a mistake.
Is the APC effective? So
let me land. So what you do as a government, you should not stifle the opposition. You should not do things for make you feel like the opposition is inefficient. Do things for make everybody feel like, oh, the opposition cannot operate. In terms of asking now whether the APC is efficient, let's not forget what happened in 2018. These people are deliberate, right? In 2018, me and one of the people who then pulled in parliament. 10 people they removed from parliament. Unlawful means. The law is clear. Let's say whether then within and do it be right or not. But if you don't pull person in a parliament, what should happen is you forgo and go reconduct the election. Why you not reconduct, you just take your own, then we get 20%, 30%, you go put them inside. It shows that it was wrong. You come, you attack, you call all man thief man, create commission of inquiries, you seize people and passports, all sort of things you did, seize people and property them, whether they got it rightfully or wrongfully. The anti-corruption commission would have been the best place for make them investigate and actually take them there. You come and begin kill people them. Kill people na TIMBO, kill people na Lunge, kill people na Mashaka, kill 91, kill na Lomley, different places, just for suppress the opposition.
The SLPP government be the kill people,
people died na TIMBO, you know that.
So they were killing the people, they be the killing people.
Died. They were killed, as in they were shot by the military, the security apparatus that were there. You know that. No ask hypocrite question. You know, say people then die in a McKinney because of that generator thing. Crowd control wasn't proper. You know, people then die.
The way you mention it's like the government actually give them the order for kill.
People were killed. And you know what they call I think it's command responsibility. So whatever happens in the front, if a personnel will belong to you, go do something in the cause of in duty. You the head, now you take responsibility for that. Now you take the blame for that. So these killings happened. They silenced critical voices. Civil society civil society space became narrowed. You remember what happened with Marcella Samba, for example. She had to flee this country. I remember other people, them like, what's this guy's name? Thomas More Conte. All these guys went quiet. There's this guy, another one, when a journalist like you guys. What's his name? Dixon. We all know what happened with these people. They silenced voices. Anybody who want for raising voice, they did that to them. So you know the space wasn't there for encourage effective opposition.
Then therefore silence you too?
Not just the opposition party, but even the opposition generally. Anybody will say these people are bad, or these people are not doing things the right way. To try for silence them.
I mean, you also don't criticize government on critical issues. Them government don't try for silence you.
I was silent. You know that. I just spoke about the 10 MPs that were removed. You know, at the time I was one of the most outspoken MPs before going to Parliament and even in Parliament. I'm sure I was targeted and I was removed from Parliament, and I was silent. You know, Donde, knowing how they played the games. They started saying on social media that, Midepa recruits rebels and vigilantes. Now Moriton being gone of all places. Say for can attack government. Then Komode on the same social media, he said during the COVID time, during the lockdown, me and other leaders of the APC with a pass, we secretly don't go McKinney for go hold meetings with President Koma. All sort of lies. So you know that there was a plan, there was a system where if I've been continued for being outspoken, even out of Parliament, I would have been targeted. Or I was targeted, maybe therefore don't even do worse.
All right.
But then thing and they all make me those man team, but we see so.
Okay, you mentioned the field, you mentioned the sort of allegation against you saying you were involved into the sort of failed attempted coup. There are current allegations against.
No.
Saying the whole silent meeting with.
Just clear down the totally. Nobody accused me. Nobody not bring me name near a failed coup.
Where you say. They accuse una say una be the whole silent meeting with former president. You did travel for go whole silence meeting. Okay, I want to get your opinion. Firstly, you think say these allegations against former president Ernest Bai say involved into the failed attempted coup, these are baseless allegations?
I need for Claire first what you to talk about, or what you are talk about. This was during the COVID time. They say COVID lockdown, media pass with Pamin Kailoma and Saye Payans, and they would go hold covert meetings.
For those, is it for waiting?
Well, because they said that time we were for being unrest in the country. This was 2020.
Okay.
And this attempted coup you talk about, so then said on November 26, 2023, accusing or alleging that President Koroma was part of it. I'm a lawyer, right? And they say who asserts must prove. They not ever prove it. Whatever they inside, they will make the case the way how we did so. I don't know. I'm a lawyer, but I don't know. The evidence needs to speak for himself. So I'm not there for talk say OEB or INOB. But one thing I know for sure from my experience with Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, Ernest Bai Koroma, President Koroma, and a man of peace. He's a peaceful man just by his demeanor. You know this a man will not want peace. From the conversations where I don't get with him both in private and in open, I know he's someone who loves this nation dearly. Somebody we no want during his own term self as leader of this nation will not be a hidden kind here. We see the effort we make for bringing President Bio on board. He encouraged President Bio. You know, he gave the space for make you operate. This is not the man with the leader of the opposition at the time. You remember, Madame Lavalley, Elizabeth Lavalley, I think that's her name. This not been woman with even accused and one for pull because of in relationship with President Koroma, John Benjamin, etc., etc. So he created the space. He encouraged people because he's a man of peace, and he saw that the bigger picture was uniting the nation than dividing it based on political lines. So that is what I know of President Koroma. But for say he was part of that coup, allegedly, whatever, that is for the courts for proof. Being a lawyer, I cannot say that.
Okay. If you think say President Koroma, I mean, not gets and into it may actually happen. You don't serve na the highest, one of the highest office na the APC party as the Deputy Secretary General. Why former president not return it until this moment if they not get evidence against them?
Why not return it?
Yes.
You're asking me questions where like you putting words in my mouth, like, oh, I say not be, it be or not be.
But you say not be. You say you don't think it will be. No. It will be involved.
No. I said I'm a lawyer. They say he who asserts must prove. That's not part of the law. In fact, Section 23 of the Constitution say an accused person is presumed innocent until he is proven guilty. So I will categorically say, because President Koroma hasn't been proven guilty, pursuant to Section 23 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, President Koroma is innocent until then proven guilty. With regards to why he is out of Sierra Leone now, that is something we need to ask the courts. You know, me know, that said that he left the country on medical grounds. The case is still there in court. Since he's out on medical grounds, I don't know what they happen. Whether it don't done in medical, whether the case they want have a column, they don't have a column, but it's there. So that's all I have to say.
You don't seek the blessing of former President Ernest Bai Koroma as he the head for B flag bearer.
I want to tell you that I don't talk to, before I even declare, I don't talk to stakeholders of the APC, stakeholders in the SLPP, stakeholders in the community, stakeholders in the nation, as well as outside the nation, at the highest level, before I even start this journey. So that's what I can say with regards to consultation. And I just want you to know, at the highest level within the APC, I have consulted, I continue to consult, and I will even consult even when I win.
All right, you're still there with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to we around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM, and Radio Garden. We still get Honorable OSMAN TIMBO in the studios. After this, 079 994 993. Stay with us.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen that, if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your Orange Money or Afri Money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you dey wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners them. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money dey flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This is a purpose when they under 18, so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for fending where he like. Waiting again I go able game.
You don't try Sierra juice. Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You no get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make them. We flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the air for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I'm glad for you this so, but now the body no more is good for or is sweet na mouth.
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support the local economy. As na Salonia then they get all the thing them where they use to make the juice. It better for we picking them and we come free.
Wow, I know we know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra just want them. Also, I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for pack 'em up. Sierra juice now the smart and healthy choice for picking them.
For more information, call 077-600-000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salone.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Of course, continue for the play, the Bomber Cash Out, dial *799*2#. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello.
You never know how to call for.
Good morning, OSMAN, Ibrahim Marrah.
Concerned citizen, go ahead.
God bless. Good morning, Honorable TIMBO.
Honorable, good morning. It's good seeing you.
Yes, to you, Honorable. Talking about the Chapatai, you say the cherry pick. I think out of 400, I can't to be corrected. Now they don't go to 75. And what you will see, standard is they don't look take this Chapatai serious. Waiting the APC the next plan, because we just say this Chapatai no water. Waiting on the next plan towards all waiting the happen so towards the Chapatai. Then two, waiting I go do for protect we vote, make we not go experience what we experience 2018. I guess me concern were honorable. Thank you.
079-994-993. Call inside the show this morning. I will still get Honorable Usman Timbo in the studio. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar from Fomek.
All right, Bakar, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Let God bless you, young man. Show say the APC as a party get the tools and materials for progress this country. See, a very young man, very good lawyer. They at the studio, they analyze. Let God continue to bless this man. But who say me problem there with the APC? The APC fail the responsibility. For let the APC, they go and go rapid, then they go announce for 2020. They forget for them endorse the one way na the tripartite, when na the full recommendation of the tripartite, where they help me, we go vote, we go lead on, we flip. The APC left them, then they go and campaign, they go and parade, right from the tell SAMURA KAMARA say, na formal flag bearer at the same time na former leader. Where we not get nothing where they represent as flag bearer and leader it. So these are the problem na APC. Show say the APC na them they can suffer, we so let them suffer. Right
all
now.
Right, Bakar, thank you. 079-994-993. Call inside the show this morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Mara.
Father Lambert.
Yeah, God bless you, sir. And to you, Honorable Timbo, I love the way you talk. The better way you say SLPP, you know, oppose and say no, not do nothing. And they really try. 11 to 12 good years. If then drugs say I be inside all, on I be get the blame over that. Because the time where this kush can, they call them K1, K2, una not even stop them. Then they take out with bitakula rubber because of una need the power. Now when you don't decide for council into this power as the flag bearership, if they give you this flag bearership, waiting at the plan where you get towards the youth them for stay away from this dangerous virus where they inside Sierra Leone right now they kill with youth them. And waiting at the developmental where you don't do towards Sierra Leone for let you go be a flag bearer or a president in this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you. 079-994-993. We call, please go straight to the point. You get 1 minute. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Usman Marrah.
Abuloko.
Yeah, Central Media One. God bless you, sir. May God bless me, brother Odede, Mr. TIMBO. You know, may God continue to bless him. Whatever he did, may God make it succeed. Mr. Marrah, salon, now we all get salon. You know, all about tripartite. Now for make the two parties them can and sit down, whatever mistake we don't happen, then try and settle them for the interest of the people. You know, tripartite now all about the life of Salon people them. So who they beg them say, do ya whatever thing them you don't agree on, let them come together or to the party them and try and settle them. You know, this is not about win-win game. Now about the progress of Salon. About the development of Salon.
All right, thank you.
So I tell them thank you for making them come and sensitize the people about tripartite. Tripartite make we lost appetite. So they are made them all and tight.
Wow. 079-994-993. Call inside the show this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You know inside the call from?
Rogers Juba.
Rogers, go ahead.
According to Honorable TIMBO, now one thing we admire and we talk say, they know they come for point out what thing people then be don't do when a bad thing. Then they can find solution to the problem within Sierra Leone. And for now, that are the good thing we anybody go think about them. Because the things that will be don't happen if we begin check them from 1967 to now, all go be blame game. So we it don't come for that. We it don't say that the Ingo come for that the good. Secondly, I believe now people then go at the front of the gun. Where all the things that happen, the killings and all that, you don't get for blame anybody about it. Law is law. That man a lawyer. And no say if then people then behave good, they not go what they call it. And then one day when I then security then we hold that gun, they something at 30 people against 500. You not go able to challenge you the gun sometimes where you don't see say things they change at your hand.
All right.
Now you go what they call.
Rogers, thank you.
Yeah.
Mystic Duazak on Facebook saying there should be a deep dialogue on the tripartite agreement and the constitutional review, more so when the views of the ordinary governments of Sierra Leone and Sierra Leoneans are important. It should be reflective on the ordinary man, so Sierra Leone can win, not a political party or certain region. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Marrah. My name is Malaika Stevens. I call from Sandra.
All right, Malaika, go ahead.
Yeah, well, actually, according to what I know from this young man this morning, I know everyone, I know and say a lawyer and a civil politician, we don't make the headlines, of course. But what I know he says so today, he don't make a long high respect for him. Because the problem in this country, actually, we don't turn virus. This thing about the winner takes it all. Now and then I know they destroy this country here because when you talk about tribalism, when it comes to the winner takes it all, one tribe not for dominate. That one day all over Africa I don't disturb democracy. You know, a lot of people talk say the APC and the SLPP now they don't spoil this country. But me, I can always deny that fact. Because America, where you don't practice democracy for over 200 years, not two parties then get.
All right, Malaika,
England,
thank you.
not two, yes. So actually, I agree to what you say, income for unify. If you come for that, that will be better because Salonian, we're all united in all aspects. Can't to religion, can't to intermarriage. The other two where they divide with our politics.
Saidu Lahid Aman Sai on Facebook saying, Honorable Usman TIMBO, where can I access your 10 pillars that you have put together so I can read them myself? Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Anyone inside the call for?
Good morning, Mr. MARRAH. Makayoko, I call from Brazil.
Makayoko, go ahead. Give 1 minute.
Big congratulations to the young man that is, really want for the more younger folks. Let it go see, let it take power. But basically, and the other thing I really admire him before, it's not categorically clear that him not the belief, or even if you believe that the both parties, APC and that of SLP, because they still don't rule this country. But however, the government not only run by government, but they equally run by opposition. So incoming from become that era, intending presidency. So when I hear you see that we don't go, we think APC don't do as an opposition.
All right.
So let us see the country move forward. Thank you very much.
Med Asmed come on Facebook saying TIMBO for president and Jagaban for vice president. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Yes, my brother. How you doing?
You didn't know where you call from?
My name is Oshamed. I'm a free splitter born and grew up. I call from Australia.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you for having me this morning at Salon, way in the afternoon. I just get onto the phone. I just hear briefly where the president to be Usman TIMBO the talk. Usman TIMBO go testify say maybe not predict like couple of years ago say a people Pogula country.
All right.
Usman TIMBO na person with integrity. Usman TIMBO na the future leader for Sierra Leone. The only thing we made a say na this platform, and for let Usman TIMBO, we able to team up with Jagaban. Let Jagaban go be a vice president. That is a good combination for Sierra Leone. There is no future without these two people in that country.
Okay.
There is no future without TIMBO as president, Jagaban as vice president.
079-994-993. Call inside the show this morning. We still get Honorable Usman TIMBO in the studio. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Usman MARRAH.
And Amta.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for hosting the young dynamic lawyer, Usman TIMBO. Now, I also old name, Twin Daddy. Yes, but you get more time for buying, you get more time for train, you get more time for practice. But I don't follow this game, not to picking game. But rule this country, we don't turn about so. So I don't turn about the foot they up, they down. So for them, it takes a lot for Gulia. But let's keep the faith, let's keep the aspirations, let's keep you off side because a young man, time then I favor. But believe me, man, the real Joblo Jabla, Salon Joblo Jabla with Goda, between the two parties, they don't Joblo Jabla. Yesterday, I told them, I say, you pray, let God send a strong Messiah. Yeah, you need strong Messiah for Karibu Tony around.
Okay, and I'm thank
even
you.
Donald Trump, the cow Donald Trump, that about the abnormal. The cow, we don't set the people who get you. Not Joblo Jabla.
Okay. Mulku Emu Bangura on Facebook saying a national development plan developed by the people is exactly what we need right now in this country. Just the type of leader we seek in Mama Salon. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Usman.
You know where you call from?
This is an attacker they call from Rome.
All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Me no contribution so don't matter the talk say come to that job but I don't understand. People don't know how to respect this peace. The country, alhamdulillah, thank you. All kinds of time no more we reach for. So each one possibly kind of power, wherever kind of law, the law and basic peace will get first, after 20-something years. We will say we do that. No person, we will talk to the country and each other, but what he possibly learning, somebody deny work. Somebody saying, I'm able to so do allow the mining was all the support the country. I don't have to put the born in and we don't go to all kind of now. So the country now will get that. Lord, they use you what we go me. Anyway, we say the car. Because some man go say, I can't do so. Some man go praise you. Able, we allow the praise, allow the minimum will also support the country. I beg.
079-994-993. Two more calls and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You never inside the call from?
Habib, the call from Western.
All right, go ahead.
Yes. The young man now potential president come 2028, honestly. But I know you talk anything about security. The politicians say, where did they campaign? Where did they talk about security? When now with the guy there all day and night. So let the man talk more about security. This is Habib again, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. One last call, 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Commander Jibo.
Thank you very much. I extend my thanks and appreciation to Epic Radio. Honorable Timbo, assalamu alaikum. Usman Timbo, I don't hold mic now the 20 years. I know they talk about party. I know they want to talk about politics. But they talk about party with integrity. I swear to Allah, this honorable Timbo, I don't listen now. I go wish I pray for last area. This party with humble. You know, Allah praise Prophet Muhammad for in good training. Usman Timbo, why they follow up? Well, look this morning, what you want to talk. He said no come for blame SLPP. But we they see other people, the higher ranker, when they sit on the radio, especially the or some SLPP for blame no more. How long will they be blaming them? Usman, honorable Timbo, may God protect and guide you. Me na Commander Jibo. I dey pray God. You na party what I suspect by your integrity, you humble, you training, you calm down. If you God Mark say this power, now you dey get them. I swear to Allah. Me to pray God for you. Me not so for money, not so for talk big word. But somebody with God fearing. Now they are suspect. Usman, I know that they talk. It's like any radio will go at the listener. But you get word of courage. You get word of peace. You get a word of unity. With this, they draw me like Usman Mara, may God make you go to Arizona. For bring this man here on the radio.
Commander Jibo, thank you.
God bless all.
Honorable, you just don't get the endorsement of one of the strong man na Watalo. We'll not get much time inside the show. I will give you time for response to the concerns them with the raise. Quickly.
There are a lot of comments and concerns where people raise, and maybe I will categorize them. But I think the last one by Commander Jibo was a very good way for, wrap the segment of questions. Power na Godegi, I did do this because I need to put myself forward. If I do not do it, then tomorrow Bambai, my conscience will never be clear. If I don't qualify age-wise, if I don't qualify, I don't put myself forward, not to make myself leader. Now God, they choose leaders using the people. So if people decide not to choose Usman Timbo, they choose somebody else, I'm humble enough to accept whoever wins the election. I mean the APC flag bearer election, I could be one of the first person and for congratulate that person. But at the same time, I want people to understand, like how somebody else said that Usman Timbo young, you get a lot of time for practice. I want to make them very clear that I don't want to spend the rest of my life in politics, I tell people sometimes I don't see myself in politics for the next 15, 20 years. I gave up all of my youthful life. From the early ages of 20, I don't start for work for this nation. I don't start for work for the people. I have never for once worked for myself. I want, maybe by 55, not over 60, I'll live a life now for myself, for my family. I'll retire. And I want to be a person where on our old now they can contest for be president. Yes, I might have a very young face, but I'm not as young as people think. I'm a husband, happily married with 3 children. I have many people who look up to me. Even now, before getting to this level, running for this, there are people who don't be presidents in this country. Compare the things we didn't say before they get there and the things that we don't say now. It shows that I don't get plenty experience, rounded experience, and plenty people who don't be presidents in this country as young as I am. I don't take time over the years for learn. The same person talk about God send a Messiah for me because this country na job lo jabla with it. Would I tell this person say the Messiah get for be a giant? Would I tell and say this Messiah get for be 100 years old? Jesus Christ, when they called when the Messiah by the name, he was a young man, 7 years younger than me, or even more, 10 years, 30 to 33. Me don't pass Dandy by far. Yet till I'm here. Burkina Faso, with even though na coup is na take over. Younger man, almost 4 years, 3.5 years younger than me. People celebrate Ibrahim Traoré in Burkina Faso. The man in Guinea, who's making a lot of progress, is now with neighbor Naya. Mamadi Doumbouya, he's only 45. And he took power like 3-4 years ago, so he was 41, 42 when he took power. But who said the Messiah has to be 40? What you mean go learn? Learn waiting again. Waiting we need now, like how we say, now that determination. And that is what I have shown. I am determined. For even can this race at this age, not to person promise me, not to person give me money, not to person give me endorsement. All the alpha for I don't get. People here and there doing small things for make I get to this point. You know, then you come and sit down and feel like, oh no. All right. Again, I want to talk about the security. Maybe there's not time.
Before you go over, you mentioned other leaders them like Ibrahim Traoré, Mamadi Doumbouya, and others. Them you even talk say Ibrahim Traoré. You're even older than Ibrahim Traoré. Yeah. You go in support of a bill for reduce the age requirement for be president candidates.
I think it's early for we talk about that, but like I say, it's a national development plan, even the constitutional review process. OSMAN TIMBO no get a sense. Me na one person I get me opinion on many things. We don't necessarily mean say that the opinion or the views of everybody or the majority of the people. You got to be a utilitarian in terms of looking at what the majority of the people want. Even democracy, that's what it says. The majority of the people wins a day, but the minority also get their own rights. So for me, in terms of, I like the age at 40. Reason why? Now because from we young generation growing up, there's 10 or 11 years of your life them all lost because of the war. So the growth will for be make during the 10 day, they happen now. Now you see this new generation, this Gen Z and whatever generation we don't come, you growing very faster. You know what you tell me just now offline about where you were in 2018 and see now at this age, how many years, 7 years down the line, you're the one who's questioning me. You know, how many times you will see a young man before 20 or even in early 20s being this eloquent. You know, the exposure I get. This order for determine whether a 35 years old man, for instance, at the time, inside our own generation will be fit enough for lead a nation. The exposure I get is way higher than the exposure we get or even the generation before we get. So I'm open to listening to that, as a leader. And that is how I want to foresee every policy. Talk about the security sector. There's plan for that. Clearly me 10 me 10 pillars for national development, but definitely the security, anybody who wants to move a nation forward has to talk about security. But when it comes to developing in terms of economic development, where people want to see security side, as much as it is paramount, that's not what people want to talk about, but it's definitely important. It's part of the plan. Then the last, somebody else who said you will get the access to these 10 pillars for the read. Very soon after I done this engagement, I published these 10 pillars for make everybody see them. I also published my biography or booklet. We will tell the story because many people will not submit me and just see this babyface assassin and feel like, oh, not just a small boy. And a lot of questions come around tripartite and how for work around the tripartite, what's APC's plan for work on that. And another going for do with electoral justice, you know. The tripartite, we need for agree. Well, there are two join, electoral justice and tripartite for me. I'm one person where they make bold everywhere I go that I believe in electoral justice. I feel what happened in 2023 was electoral theft. So we need justice for that.
So you still seek for justice, electoral justice?
Yeah, so I'll explain to you. Electoral justice, the way how the party be accept or get electoral justice, now through the National Agreement for Unity. Now we go sit down together, the APC go sit down together, we get a National Agreement for Unity. In that National Agreement for Unity, we again, the APC, agree say we go through a tripartite process. We're not going to go through a tripartite process. We agree on 80-point recommendations as well as things that we call convergent views as well as divergent views. Then we come and say, oh no, we want electoral justice to another form. The proper implementation of the tripartite agreement, we need for accept that. Now we and we will choose collectively APC, SLPP, for deliver on electoral justice. So that is what I believe. In terms of protecting the votes and the future elections, I want to assure the people that first, we have the soft approach of implementing properly the tripartite agreement. Secondly, we have an obligation for unite the APC, for make the APC conduct elections, lower level as well as national, way free, fair, and credible. We will bring peace inside. Right. Then finally, when that day comes, once we don't get a leader, we will show this nation that APC is the party that is ready to take this nation forward, and will not allow what may happen before for it happen again. We will not allow intimidation. We ask for a level playing field, and if we don't get a level playing field, we will not accept it.
Okay, I just want this briefly from you. You say the APC party and the party we're ready for lead this country.
Right.
There are over 20 or more candidates people we say they want to be flag bearer of the party. All of these people fit for be president and get the vision where you get.
I don't know about
also the same old playbook.
I don't know the vision.
For some others.
I don't know all of the visions, but I know that the APC has a vision itself. When I develop this, win power and develop this nation.
Okay.
And whoever wins, therefore go by the vision, therefore be in line with the vision of the APC. At the same time, I want to confirm that I've seen and had a lot of good people where they're inside this, and I believe whoever wins will be a good person. Finally, on the issue of TIMBO and Jagaban being the ticket, Alhaji Amadou Kamara is a brother. We have very, very good and cordial relationship. We don't even go beyond politics. He's somebody I respect, and he's somebody who respects me too. The decision on who that will be the running mate has to come from collectively the flag bearer and also the party in consultation with the party. So we're not there yet. Flag bearer talk, and then 2028 talk, but we're talking about the leader of the party now. So everybody has a chance. I like Amadou Kamara as a brother of mine. I like the others. We get very, very good relationship. Ibrahim Bangoa is a brother. Bai Mahmoud, Cherno, SSS, KELFALA, Richard Conte, Chief Samsumana, etc., etc. We have very, very good relationship.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Up next, we'll get sports, entertainment, and the review of the biggest stories from yesterday by Marion Precious George. Continue to play the epic Bomba Cash Out on star 799 star 2 hash. Stay with us.
them been developed, say they know they want sweet soda soap. Some people them been developed, say they know they want sweet soda soap. Soda soap they put them close, so they give them crock. Some people them been developed, say they know they want sweet soda soap. Some people them been developed, say they know they want sweet soda soap. Soda soap they put them close, so they give them crock. Uda they want smart money, Uda they want Rexona, Uda they want Sarah soap, Uda they want sweet luck soap, Uda they want sweet piano. So sad so. Mori country don't banana leka ide so mama. Mori country don't banana leka ide so papa. Everybody don't turn up oh. So that's so. Mama just a problem. So that's so. ALLEGES a problem. So. Young boy that's a problem. So. Now so they say. So. All them show ball. So. Now so they say. So. All them Rastaman. So. Soapy.
Wasi.
Bruku.
Wasi.
Brang.
Wasi.
Soapy.
Wasi.
Bruku.
Wasi.
Brang. Sapue.
Wasi.
Some people that been developed say they know they want sweet soda soap. Some people that been developed say they know they want sweet soda soap. Soda soap they find them close. So. Some people that been developed say they know they want sweet soda soap. Some people that been developed say they know they want sweet soda soap. Soda soap they find them close. So. Uda they want smart money, Uda they want Rexona, Uda they want Sarah soap, Uda they want sweet luck soap, Uda they want sweet piano. So sad so.
Good morning and welcome to Sports Updates. Let's start off with the Australia Opens as well. Alcaraz don't finally make to the semi-finals of the Australian Opens as he beat De Moya by 5-1 wicket. So this was a very good and easy ride for Alcaraz as he don't qualify to the semi-finals. Well, sad one for Coco Gauff as he don't finally be knocked out of the Australian Open in the single women's, and Svitolina don't qualify to the semi-finals of the Australia Opens. Away from tennis now to boxing, Daniel Dubois don't finally reunite with former trainer winner Don Charles as they prepare for heavyweight fight against Tyson Fury, possibly in April. Away from that, now into football as the first edition of the FIFA Women's Champions Cup. Just like within Chelsea, we go win the United States, but now London go host the first edition of the FIFA Women's Championship Cup with future 4 clubs them within the continent, Europe, Asia, America, and South America, all present in this first edition of the FIFA Women's Championship Cup. And still into football, but former Alessandra Pato, the former AC Milan and Chelsea striker, don't show interest for by Gloucester United inside the League One now England. And finally this morning, it's really sad that Patrick Dogu, Manchester United left back, will be out for up to 2 months with an hamstring problem. I think really they are in best form, scoring back-to-back against Man City and Arsenal, but the player will be sidelined for the next 2 months. For this morning, all this we get for you inside Sports Updates.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your midweek edition of the Entertainment Update here. So, starting here with Joe Black, the friend of Pella. Well, he take now Instagram before he deletes this particular post. Say, ain't nobody recommend Pella to any young man where they come up for be friends with her. Well, according to him, say he can't believe that after Pella bought a new car, instead of introduce or even tell him about he went ahead to Hotel Javi. So I think he get a problem. Say up till now, Pella still not able to learn to lesson it. But what's twisted here is Javi on Instagram. Now, according to Javi, exposed Pella say the fool don't buy another car on loan. Could this be true? That is what everybody is asking, because for let this come up from Javi. But anyway, now finally Pella don't respond to issue speed. Well, regarding the situation where occurs back in Nigeria where it should come. So according to him, they explain say that was a deliberate act from the brother man where they act like sabi him, but he don't promise himself say he no go ever force himself anymore on issue. And also artist Drama 07 song title Up and Grateful. Well, the album 24 Hours is out and on all streaming platforms. So before the album for the compilation by the Black Leo be dropped, Cow in plan was for make a show, which of course it was successful. And now we get Wishal Baby, we get Texto Boy, and the rest of the guy Lamke, Medlinero. He is asking now who will be the next for dropping album. That's now the question we left to the fans them now. So this year an EP supposed for drop, but they want the fans them for select. Well, whilst we are fast approaching Valentine, Natcha Berkeley, of course, don't make them clear for all the guys that will question and somebody will go on for take them out say you need for no daily question because it's about that time and you don't want for be mislead. So we don't know who is caution, but the Queen don't already give an open letter, so let the best man take the lady out. And finally, well, Cardinero, of course, this February coming, it don't officially make us say from the entertainment ambassador in office. They will take a weekend retreat to Kailaon. Outside, they will go to Coco Hotel for experience a different sound. And Dr. Kam say, go take some artists and some producers them for go and try and make a new sound. Which of course, not against anybody for letting go, but this one especially a one for Duam because remember the last time we talked about say we still yet for fan with sound. But anyway, let's see how this careful go about and let's see what will be the outcome. Well, for now, this now all we get for you. And don't forget to say we join the Bomber Cash Out this morning for Do We For Store.
If you look for best betting experience, register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say they will give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side day, we then go ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS 232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, they sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them like Yemata, the Laughing Matter, Crack Twist and Zamza, Robino, the comedian, and plenty plenty other one them. One next bet, play on today. Forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office the Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call them a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. One next bet, I'll win you this week.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or after money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or after money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you the wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number also 032-300-033. Number cash out, money they flow. Called by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or after money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or after money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you the wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number also 032-300-033. Number cash out, money they flow. Called by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or after money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or after money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you the wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number also 032-300-033. Number cash out, money they flow. Called by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headlines.
Albert Einstein once said, look deep into nature and then you go understand everything proper one. Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM. You also get me on Facebook, Radio Garden, and through our website at myepiconline.com. Mina, your host, Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, Lawyers Society submits position paper on Constitution Amendment Bill to Parliament. And as well, President Julius Maada Bio launched Excellent Skill Academy, one skill-based education institution for young people. Mayor Yvonne Akisoya don announce this continuation of in court case as part of Resolution 4 of the Tripartite Committee resolutions. All of the stories plus the review of various newspapers, they inside the show this morning. And for joining me discuss these issues, I get inside the studio James Kamara Mane and also Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Marion, and good morning to the people of Salome.
Good morning, Marion Precious George. Good morning to we fantastic listeners and also viewers on Facebook. It's always a pleasure of being here.
Okay, straight off, we look at stories reported on the front pages of the newspapers where they now desk this morning. And for that, my first take will be the Aoko newspaper. Top story reads, I urge all NPs to remain calm and and exercise patience on constitutional matters. Speaker Thomas cautioned. You will see a photo of the Speaker of Parliament on the front page, Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas. Another story, see RSG deepens development impact in Sierra Leone with Skills Academy launch and landmark ESG reports. Freetown Mayor cleared as state drops obstruction charges. And finally, government pushes data coordination to revamp strained food system. All of the stories and more you go get now the Aoko newspaper this morning.
Away from the Aoko newspaper, me first speak this morning now the Concord Times newspaper publication. Top story reads, court discharges Mayor Akisoya estate withdraw charges. There's a photo thereof. I worship the Mayor Yvonne Akisoya. We also get Attorney General leads pre-legislative hearing on constitutional amendment bill. A photo of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Alpha Cisse ESQ, on the front page of this paper. We also get Ambassador Karim concludes high-level investment mission to Chengdu and Dongguan. And finally, 25 years old auto mechanic remanded for alleged murder. All of them stories also and more in our Concord Times publication this morning, man.
And away from Concord Times, I take the Standard Times newspaper. Top story, China Railway 7th Group unveils landmark ESG report and education initiative to transform Sierra Leone's vocational training landscape. And a big banner headline, welcome to Paramount Chief Mela III, VP tells Bakelo Core. And also MMTU Vice Chancellor celebrates 2025-2026 new admission. And finally, culture takes center stage in Madrid. All of those stories and more you could get now the Standard Times publication this morning.
And my own final take this morning at the Satellite newspaper publication as VP chairs an inaugural meeting on $480 million energy compact. U.S. congratulates Salone on milestones achievements. A photo thereof, Dr. Mohamed Jule Jallo, Vice President, Republic of Sierra Leone. We also get Aminata Kamara, why AI is critical to Sierra Leone mining future. And finally, by Mahmoud, cultural display signals deep grassroots alliance. All of them stories as well and more. They now the Satellite newspaper this morning.
And my final take now the Independent Observer newspaper. Top story, 129 million United States dollar health deal brings hope to Sierra Leone. This is according to VP Jules De Jallo. And also elections 2028, the case for immediate resignation. And Sierra Leone ambassador to Saudi Arabia meets information minister. And breaking barriers in Tonkolili, first woman to contest for section chief in Khalifa Magbang. All of the stories and more you go get now the Independent Observer newspaper this morning. Man, it seems as if the VP, they make the news this morning, most of the newspapers.
Yes, and I think yesterday as well, I see one or two headlines also where they make. He has been a very gentleman, and he only keep in posture since he attained the position of vice president. And now he don't do some moves them way the CC. He's always been supportive to the president and to his agenda. And so many people, they seem to praise him now. Okay. Because, that position where sometimes people can see, they really don't see, like they do anything much. Yeah. They see much of their activities. But here is a man where he don't set a difference, precedent when it comes to that seat of the vice president. And most of these progressive moves, the way they make, so we don't know, maybe. So do you think it's because we are fastly approaching the 2028 election and it tend to be more visible, so people will not say still they perhaps they get intentions? Yes, well, maybe that make a whole me latter statement say maybe we don't know. Okay. But I feel say perhaps he might express intention, and maybe some of these moves they make now for make people they know say he's still there and he's ready to succeed his boss if ever Sierra Leoneans are ready for him or other personnel, but he's making that move for showing himself say yes, he can do it after his boss when the president presently. Okay, away from that, we'll look at the first story. Side President Dr. Julius Maada Bio don't say the launch of the Excellent Skill Academy in Freetown Polytechnic now a significant step towards equipping young people in the country with practical skills for empowerment or employment and national development. He also said the academy now a joint initiative between China Railway 7th Group and Zenko Railway Technical College and Freetown Polytechnic with the aim for strengthening technical and vocational skill training in the country. The president also emphasized that education not for end with the acquisition of certificates alone, but must focus on hands-on skills where go help young people secure job, start businesses, and create opportunity for other people. Reginald, what do you think about this information or this new development in launching such an institution for skills training at the country?
I think it's a step in the right direction. That is exactly what we need now. I mean, not everybody go through university, the 4 years, or you go do your diploma or certificate and all. That formal way of, it's good, but again, it can be a challenge for a lot of people. And from the finance and some other people that we all know say, naturally, they are not endowed. They're not able for taking and all, but some man very good in skill. So maybe if you don't try, you don't say yes, I'm not able for achieve during the formal way, then you can go and go learn skill. And when you look at the skill centers they will get in this country, they are very, very limited. So I think the president launching that one, it's a step in the right direction. All I just think is, most of the time, Marion, it's not about launching some of those things. The problem can always be, how do we get the best out of this particular thing? That has been, we have not been short of ideas or putting solution, but how do we? So this Excellent Skills Academy, we're in our Freetown Polytechnic, and like we all say, we expect a lot of people. The one way people are out there way good in several other things. Then how are they going to nurture those skills and ensure say them be valuable out there? Because I will tell you, a lot of the people that way they move out or we engage in other activities that were not beneficial to them, maybe they don't have this opportunity. And also now that this opportunity are there, I just hope that they make the most out of it and let the fees don't be too exorbitant, because then it can also be a challenge. If they actually want to target and train people, then I think that would be a time. Because if you put the feedback one kind of way, then some man go say, some man not get away first way to eat. Now money there, you go put for and the fee and all. And I think let them look at training, because it's a way now things the way they do daily and all. And ensure say they work on that one, and they rather than most of the white collar jobs and all. So I think it's indeed a very good one. and we hope that they will manage them very, very well.
Now, a few weeks ago, we see the Minister for Technical and Higher Education, Dr. Ramatulai Wuri, make mention of skills training, where they admonish graduates them from various universities. They make mention, say, them for also embrace skills, not only forget the formal education or whatnot. And if they face a backlash, several backlash from the public, people saying that if una know say this is the way forward, why una not like inform people at the early stage and allowing students for go do more than 4 years at university and ask them again for land skills.
Exactly. Myself, I mean, I've been listening to that statement. It be very, very interesting. And it will happen that nabi one. I think I permanent graduation or so or convocation. And I make that statement and I receive a lot of backlash from the public. But again, Marion, most of the time we look at the causes the way Sierra Leonean and Kenya do. You ask yourself a question: Are those jobs available in the market?
Or the causes marketable?
Yes, or those causes, marketable out there, because you ask some people and the causes the way they actually do. Some man just go just in the case that I don't go get me degree and all, but out there, maybe you don't get enough of that particular causes and or job for them. So I think that was on that basis. But the context at which it be used and all, and then the term we use them, maybe they make people let me frown at time, because if you address people we don't just graduate and all, you expect for encouraging people and but not to then tell anyway they don't come out, they can't get a degree, certificate or diploma, you can't tell and say, well, there is no job for us. In fact, job not there out there when I get for Golan. The people are most discouraged, and I'm sure that's why you get that backlash. It is not bad for, we all know, say, just getting the degree as well, then qualification as well is not enough. You need to get skill where you say they get, because there will become a time, it's not only in Sierra Leone, even the other part of the world where degree or you education qualification not be enough. If you not learn other skills, then even the one that we get learn book now, you see that they learn other things. So man go learn just for able for put food on the table. So I think it's a way to go. I just feel like that the approach now done the miss, and we get for take on from that top bottom and bottom top approach, so that we go able for get the desired result at the end of the day.
Okay, Manuel, what do you think about this?
I feel say in the first place we always need for the applaud the Chinese them. We always carry some innovation for we young people. You know, the Chinese they don't be very supportive when it comes to the education system.
And they believe in skills as well.
Yes, and they believe in.
They actually Salon will do without China.
You know, Salon cannot go without China. Well, I know how to say, but Chinese have been very supportive to Sierra Leone. Anyway, and they so believe in skills that they're not too believe in that too much formal education. Go get boku degree, can't see them no. They believe say they for work with the earn. At the last same innovation they always come with, and also appreciate where the president have go and Polytechnic and go launch the program. You know, it's good. Sometimes even the one for the blame government, the government don't just care about the young people. But yes, there are some of things sometimes where the government they launch for the interest of the young people is very good. You see the intention did he for make young people after education, after they don't get a formal education, they don't get their degree, and perhaps you're able to get job. That much time you see for find job for 3 years, 4 years, you don't get job. At least when you get skills, you're able to live with your skill. You can put the paper aside, the university paper aside, and go work. You can still get job. I mean, get a friend we did together. It took about 4 years before you get a job. So just imagine if you may get skill. That time we would always for 4 years. You see, if you don't earn enough money than waiting for get a formal job. But now he had a formal job. You know, so these skills are very important. The problem I can always get with this launching way the president can always do, because I have some very good evidences when it comes to these launches. You know, President Bio launched another skill training program for motorbike riders some months back at MMTC, and they say make Okada rider not just depend on motorbike riding, but may they get another skill that after motorbike riding they're able to depend on that skill. So he launched that project there. To your surprise, there are so many things, irregularities where they go on in that program with President Bio launch.
Name a few.
I went to McKinney, and I went to Boo, and I went to Kenema. Kenema in Worst. In fact, the construction group they say the for land construction. Could you imagine say that one bag of cement and give those people for land construction for 3 months? Okay. One bag of cement. For the welders, now just one pack of welding wood, they give them. Those are my evidence. And because I went there myself, and I see, and I talk to the people there. One iron rod, one pack of iron rod, that they give somebody for land for do welding, no materials, no nothing. So these are the things. So sometimes the initiative can be good. It can be very good. But we, the Sierra Leoneans, now we get problem.
Okay.
So this one way President launch to say polytechnic, tell people and go train this and that. It's good though. You go see say they will say na free. Go there no more. People go put the young price. They're not going to put the materials.
So as you make mention, it not get anything for do with the government, but Sierra Leoneans.
Yes, Sierra Leoneans. The government they get good intention.
Okay.
That's what I said in my initial statement that the intentions are good, but we the Sierra Leoneans already put in charge. We get a problem.
Okay.
We have a lot of work to do. And ACC, I don't know, they are going for the bigger fish, yes. Sometimes they go for the smaller fish, yes. But these small things they give President Bill a launch, they need to do some investigation. It's very serious. Go to their place, they go talk to them people, and they hear everything they tell you. Okay. They are not learning anything absolutely. They are at the end of the day, college go and can give the paper, say, they don't learn, they don't get some skills, and these are the skills that they don't get. But go give them again job. How you go tell welders a tiler? Tiler say can't learn for late tile. Even tiling cutter self you don't get. Okay. So it's very serious, you know. So it's as I said, the intention can be good from the government, but we the Sierra Leoneans to implement this project. We are the ones that are wicked.
Okay, away from that topic, they will look at another one. Usai Lawyer Society don't submit opposition paper to Parliament on the Constitution Amendment Bill. Usai they identify provision them we then raise concern about, we then say them for reconsider. And the paper, according to reports, also urge Parliament for review the highlighted section them as well for ensure proposed amendments. Strengthening rather than weakening the democracy and safeguard citizens' rights and protection. So the document is a 4-page document. Usai make mention say they propose some amendments of some areas inside the constitution and as we for make we get a very good constitution at the end of the day. And the society is just one of those set of institutions them we don't they put out information about this constitution amendment bill. We don't raise several concerns as well. So we supposed to talk to somebody from Lawyer Society for respond to this 7-page document and some of the key areas then we they make mention of inside the document. We then say they need the attention of Parliament for look into those areas as way for amend those things. We then say go make we get a fine document at the end of the day. We get somebody from the Lawyer Society on the phone, Claude Bami Davis. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Epic. Good morning, listeners.
So I just I just give highlights of some of the things Simona make mention, but what are the key issues highlighted inside this on a 7-page document to Parliament?
Okay, the key points are the proposed introduction of a search and nomination committee, where they amend Section 32 of the Constitution. We talk around the amendment of Section 35, where they say the 30% of all party nominees for national and local elections. Not forgetting, say we already get the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act. And then we note from that point, they say 30%, we welcome them. But then if we are following on this district block proportional representation system, it might rip the women off from their entitlement, because don't forget, this PR system, you get a list of the people them way una want for be voted as MPs, but then they can put the woman then down because now by order of preference, now the day. So this is our concern. Say whilst we welcome the 30%, But then if we follow this PR system, which is what it seemed to be clamoring for by the government and other people commenting on this PR system, it would deprive the effect we will get from the 30% where the constitution say. Because the woman then political parties then will put woman then down where they limit the chances of being voted. Then we talk about the Electoral Commission, subject to to determine the members of parliament per district, which is amendment to section 36. We say that proposed amendment is necessary for guard against the use of census data for political advantage, because don't forget, they say we for the use now, this new bill actually they say we for use the most recent decennial census data. Rather than which we don't see over time, the mid-census, we get census where they come 2-3 months to election, where we think say na gerrymandering because they give political advantage. So we are okay for make we use the census, the most recent decennial census. We talk about the independent candidates where they talk about sufficient financial capacity and community support. We think that democracy should not be linked to wealth. Democracy means the people's participation. It's the government for the people and by the people. So for make you use financial capacity or capability as a yardstick for your entitlement or eligibility for contest as an independent candidate, we think that is not proper and it does not satisfy what really democracy stands for. Yes, we understand, if you get candidates that they can vie for position, you for be of some substance, but you have many people who are capable, but they don't have the financial. So for make it candidate, we look at a discriminatory. And again, I note this point, when government they talk about decongesting the prisons, prison overcrowd. One of the things that will come out clearly from the reasons now that many inmates are found in prisons because they were unable to pay fines. Say some offenses, then they say either you pay the fine or you go to jail. Some people were, so one of the reasons they canvass now that, Bokuman in a jail when now because of poverty, they not get the money for pay the fine, I make their own jail term. We make the jail full up. So if you are blowing on that breath, say because of poverty, then now you come under democracy, the person in entitlement for contest election, you see, if forget sufficient, I don't know what is sufficient, that is subjective also, and then you can link entitlement to financial capacity and all of that, we think say it's wrong. Then the threshold for this presidential election, we comment about it. This 55%, we come out from the CRC where we say now from the recommendation of the tripartite recommendation 53, we say the winner for be 50% plus one and at least 25% of the total valid votes in each district, in at least half of the district. But what we're seeing now to be having in the amendment is 50 plus one and 2/3 of the 14 districts. So 2/3 of the 14 districts, where you forget 20% vote span. Now you forget 9 plus 9.3, which is almost 10. That 10 districts out of the 14 districts, you forget 20%. And they say the reason for this, now for curb runoff, for prevent runoff. We think say, if you get this kind of threshold, 50 plus one, and then you demand any party for win the election, forget 20% votes per 10 districts. So that's a reason for runoff.
Una main concern is it that because the constitution amendments mainly or mostly focus around some of those amendments we get for the elections.
Yes. So we in fact, we don't see, we would have appreciated a holistic amendment of the constitution because of the issues that we don't happen over time. We know things that we don't happen where would they say, we constitution not clear on, or we constitution give excess powers to the president. One thing we done then at the lips of Sierra Leoneans from the APC term, now that's on the issue of the sack of the vice president then, Sam Sumana, by the president. under the powers where they interpret as supreme executive power. We not say then things then they for don't be made clear na this review. And if you're reviewing a constitution, you just go no more, you take election. When not to election are the only thing. You get plenty issues that we don't evolve. Remember again how parliamentarians were removed from parliament. All of these things have to have been contemplated for make we review and amend with constitution. So we look and say this is piecemeal amendment for just take election, for can deal with election, and you left all of the other issues. Now the Auditor General they remove so. We all see, we question the processes, whether they were legitimate or whether they were provided for, or within the Constitution of 1991 states, KELFALA. They removed Lara Taylor Pierce. We question the process. We've got situations them where the constitution unclear about, where people they interpret them any kind way. We think say a genuine amendment of the constitution must have contemplated all of them things then we don't bring issue, we don't warrant concerns for let we do a holistic amendment.
Talking about dual citizenship under section 76. So now make mention say or una oppose allowing dual citizenship for ministers but not MPs. You able to explain this objection and why una call for uniform rule in this?
Yes. Okay. So because already waiting we get now with constitution, they talk about dual citizenship where they say if you na parliamentarian, for all dual citizenship just as ministers. But now within this proposed amendment, section 76, say the minister of government no more a minister no more for be excluded from dual citizen requirements.
Okay.
But then now, right, we believe that such amendment go consequentially affect section 56 subsection 2 paragraph A of the Constitution, we make eligibility for become member of parliament the same as one of a minister. So if you say now the minister can be dual citizenship, but the parliamentarian not can be dual, the minister can get dual citizenship, but the parliamentarian not necessarily need forget dual citizenship, and then two position then they from what we get now with constitution now the same criteria. So if you come now with this amendment, you amend no more say now the minister no more exclude, you left the parliamentarian, there is conflict. Because they all two get the same requirement. So it's confusing. It go open room for debate and confusion. Say, oh no, when it comes to parliamentarian, you should, not a problem. But for minister, you can be dual citizenship. Why is it not applicable to both offices? This is our concern.
Finally, the issue gets to do with controversy. There is a controversy at the moment about the referendum process. The Attorney General go to Parliament, talk about Parliament, going through the document, and then the country will go through referendum. But the Chief Minister, on the other hand, during an interview in one of the TV station, make mention say government not get money for the referendum process. Is this a concern for Munapath?
Oh, it's so much of a concern, yes. I mean, you're actually taking the people's participation off from them. This is not critical. Referendum not for everything. We're asking for critical issues like these that are being amended. Put them to the people of Sierra Leone, because we want for make this thing get the popularity we forget. The people must be seen to be part of it. I mean, as I say, democracy means people's participation. How would you want to impose certain constitutional provisions without seeking the attention or the contribution of the people? When the CRC been commenced under the late Justice Edmond Cowan in time, you see the consultations we then do, several consultations, call all sets of people, call the Rastafarians, call all kind of people and seek their opinion. We think, say, if you want to enact this constitutional amendment bill and make them law, then there has to be referendum for make una know say the people of Sierra Leone say yes, now this they want. And it reflects the people's choice. It is easy. Nobody know they come tomorrow now and can say, oh, government impose this per way. Okay. So we think government should make room for that. For make government say they not get money, we find that very, very strange. Pantin we get for do with the sacred book of the country. We now get for govern this country and get for make every action of a citizen be guided and protected. Then we say we not get money. We find that very strange, and we are urging government for make them take the note of the people for say there has to be referendum on then critical issues here.
Thank you so much for talking to us this morning.
Thank you very much.
In name na Claude Bami Davis, in the public relations person for Lawyer Society Salon. If they talk about, a document where they don't send to Parliament regarding the Constitution Amendment Bill, where then say then pick up some certain things inside the bill where Parliament for look at critically as we for we get national unity as a nation and several other things, including human rights and all. Quick one on this, Mane.
Yes, listening to what Claude Bami Davis just talk, it make make a lot of sense. And imagine, say these are lawyers, so they understand well what the law say, and as well bringing out some of the issues. But the AG as well is a lawyer. Yeah, he's a lawyer, and know what they do. But here is the thing: you want for change law, and this law we want for change, they affect a whole country. This law we want for change, not to just party law, not to law we go for just govern your institution or your political party. No, this is not a law or the constitution. Now the people and constitution. This constitution is made for Sierra Leoneans and not for SLPP or APC. So if you want to make an amendment to certain laws, there, the people they need for be involved. Their voices need for be heard. You know the grab na money, go na corner, you go change law, you can you impose them by the people that say they for accept them. No, I think so we don't pass them level than they. Salon for don't go more than this thing. You know, for you the beginning you say government they say they don't get money for referendum. If you don't have money for referendum, cancel the process. Don't go ahead with the constitutional amendment. Such statements
not come out from the Attorney General. We don't deal with this process for a very long time. Where you go to Parliament and even make mention of referendum. And the Chief Minister in the other hand, as I asked Claude just now, talk about the government not having enough money for a referendum process. So, which is which?
That I still stand on my word. If the government not get money, quoting the Chief Minister for a referendum process, cancel the process for now. Don't be in haste for change constitution. We get for affect the life for Sierra Leoneans, not for SLPP or APC. Cancel the process because Sierra Leoneans a need for be involved. Okay. Not make law today because you got for benefit you today. Don't forget, we got for common power one day, and it will haunt you guys. So the laws they make today, it will suit you today, it will fit you today, and you will be happy with it today. But when you come on power the next how many years for come back, then you go begin for no see the laws that we make now bad laws and go for affect you.
Reginald.
Thank you very much. Yesterday I was part of the government weekly press briefing, and the Attorney General we did a question similar like this I asked, and also somebody asked as well that has to deal with what happens if this proposed bill go to Parliament and they not get 2/3. So I asked myself one question yesterday. From the words of the Attorney General and from what I've heard before from the Chief Minister, I don't think they are sending the same message. Chief Minister saying there will be no referendum. Yesterday, the Attorney General did mention that if they don't get 2/3, then referendum is what they are going to do according to the existing constitution. So in all state yesterday say money not there for organize. So again, I don't know where the Chief Minister has that communication from, and you're expecting government to speak with one voice. If this is coming from a senior government official, the Chief Minister, and then this other story, then you ask yourself a question: who are for believe and who are not for believe? But from the Attorney General, where they had the process right now, the constitutional review process, he did mention that. But again, Marion, I agree with Law Society at some point. More consultation need for be done. They're never going to attack this because constitution you are not revising or reviewing this constitution or amend this constitution. For the politicians, you are reviewing or amending this constitution. For the ordinary Sierra Leonean, have they reached out to those the funky wife? When I don't go get the voice of them people every day, with all due respect to them, the one with the Don Kube, the one constitution for be like Danny Mayon, take the constitution to the people, explain to them. Massive public education needs to be done into this process, which I don't feel has been done. I just feel like they are in kind of a rush. Forget the process done. Well, for what reason, I cannot confirm, but I think there is more that we need for look into this, Maya.
Quick one before we pick calls. We take the final story. Usai, the mayor of Freetown, our worship, Yvonne Akisoyado, announced the discontinuation of in court case as part of what is saying resolution 4 of the agreement on national unity. According to Ram, he said my court case for alleged disorderly behavior has today been discontinued. That was yesterday. He also say tell thanks to Joseph Fitzgerald, KAMARA, when a lawyer, and so many other people them for and in team for then support all these years. But this court case where the mayor is talking about go back way back 2022 inside September. Usai then they charge them for various crimes. Then one will get for obstruction of police duty and disorderly behavior and interference with the arrest of one councillor. Na the airport, the Lunge, the Freetown International Airport, na Lunge. And according to Mayor, he say this na part of Resolution 4 of the National Unity Agreement, as I make mention of, and he also praised the AG for looking at some of those things and for remove all court cases where opposition members them get na courts and where a lot of people believe say get some political undertone. Quick one on this before we pick calls, Mane.
Yes, I feel it's a good step. At least we done the act upon the recommendation of from the tripartite recommendation, which is good. And I feel this is also the bridge peace between the two political parties and also for at large the Sierra Leone populace. So if you are dropping political cases against opposition parties and also they don't release some political detainees them, it's a good one. We want to continue to maintain the peace, the relative peace we continue to enjoy. We want to continue to maintain them. So these are the steps where in government can begin for implement those recommendations where they do so now. So I feel say it's a very, very good. It's a good one.
Okay, Reginald.
Thank you very much. I think when I go through, I understand that this instruction comes out directly from the DPP, the Director of Public Prosecution. We signed that the case, then drop them, then discontinue them, and also ensure say the mayor work free. It's good and all because at some point one for get a state where a lot of backlash go to happen between members of opposition and ruling and all of those other stuff. So I think it's good that they don't go on to conclusion. I just hope that both parties will learn their lessons and move forward. We're not going to get something like this we're going to happen.
But is that possible?
It is, but the possibility then slim because we all know we political actors them at some point thinking time for be overwhelmed, and when they are overwhelmed, they maybe at some point out of curiosity do certain things that way, then feel like it's right, maybe morally right, but lawfully it's not. So some of them things are always bound for happen, but I just hope that it's minimized and go way up. Yes.
Yeah, we'll pick calls now. We got our first caller on the phone. Good morning.
Morning. I'm inside at the conference center.
Yeah, go ahead, side.
You see, what's missing at this country? Government thinking so very propensity for waste that you can imagine what's actually not the intention. There was a constitutional review process where Kabak starts. Yeah, now over to Anisbaikoma. Anisbaikoma said, okay, overall all over. Then provide $3 million, then choose 80 people for looking to the constitution. Yeah, it's report to them, Anisbaikoma then council them almost everything inside it. They just pick one or two of them because they didn't have the big one. Then whenever campaigns say, well, they can't continue the process. Now they can't begin pick and choose. Look who can choose minister they say. Go on the constitution. The constitution say any entrenched clause where they will now change. If not done by what's in the law say by going through a referendum, not reason.
Okay.
Then this man as a minister, they go sit down, they talk, say, they don't get money. Money for big problem for democracy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, 079-994-993, now the number for call inside the show and make your contribution. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Yes, boy from Godrich.
Yeah, boy, go ahead.
In my own understanding, the reason why we reached the point of constitutional review now because one party lost election and not accept that, and instead of going to court, as the constitution suggests, they go to international community, and we end up with tripartite, we end up with constitutional review. Now we don't face challenges with this constitutional review. So you see, the lesson is, let us use the constitution. When we lost election, let us do due process. Let me go.
Oh, we lost that caller there. Continue for call on 079-994-993. We'll pick more calls. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Marion Precious George.
Good morning. Your name outside the call from?
Yes, Paconte from Upgon.
Go ahead, Paconte.
I tell you now, the K3. You see this constitution here? Parliament, they're not a Russian. Any CO2 they do, if they're not come to one, then for make referendum. You see, they want try for, you see, this APC, SLPP, they're stupid with too much in this country. It's not right. I go say money not there for make referendum. And we get the rights for put them there and pull them there. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll pick more calls inside the show, 079-994-993. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Yes, good morning. This is Abakar from Fomex.
Yes, go ahead.
I listen, my brother, where they talk about courts, not court into election. When to go on to this election, even if somebody will offend you, if you not get no evidence to this person, how will you be able to fetch your case or either witness? We won this election, even the small political party, they all their failed results. They're none. So if you then come into tripartite, they don't lead me to this kind of level. Now then they tell you about constitutional review. Not to only SLPP get bookman there, not to SLPP no more get lawyers there, not to the no more own saloon. Salon now we all get them, let we all put we aid together, let we write things down so that me and you two, we go vote. We go later on our house with the sleep, then they come to the election. We know say nobody no go get mind for do anything to with the citizen. Now for look with the citizen, let we get trained. Let the politician they respect with the citizen. Let them know say now we are the boss. Instead of we are the slave. Thank you.
Yes, we'll pick 3 more calls and wrap up the show this morning. 079-994-993. Hello, your name outside the call from? Hello? Your name outside the call from? Alex, come on here, you TV or radio set, please.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
The issue about the constitutional review, as for look into previous elections, not only this past election. Previous elections, they really want to report about they're not credible or the issues there. So it just happened now too. This one happened when the opposition failed for take part in governance. But we don't see several.
Your background very noisy. We'll pick 2 more calls and wrap up. 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name outside the call from?
Minali.
Hello.
I tell you plenty thank you educate the lower people who they not get access for gonna them big institution or them big offices because most of the people who they listening radio, especially Epic Radio, now they do extremely well work for the Sierra Leoneans there. Like this law and they try to pass through. Let them come down to the people like how me next caller be calling, so let them go there, don't be you know, there are various markets is the order for interview people what it then takes. Let them listen to the Sierra Leoneans their voice. And not take and I will employ them. They need for work for the Sierra Leoneans then.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
1 more call, 079-994-993. Call and make a contribution regarding the issues. Good morning.
Yes, Sister Marion Suleiman.
Yes, Suleiman, go ahead.
Yeah, me na the Sierra Leonean then are they waiting for. and for what is right for them. The politician sees him somebody, they come and go. All what in the tangle the country for for themselves, no more, not for the citizen. And then citizen I put them there. So make sure that you stand for what him not say is right for him. And then for with the civil society, what would they say civil society? They all are politicians. They would them in the campaign, why don't they have power now? None, the year. So many citizens stand right for them.
Okay. Thank you. Well, we're not going to take any more calls. We'll wrap up now. Start with Mania. So we are wrapping up.
Yes, I want to continue for say thank you to the callers them. They always take their precious time for call and contributing to the show. We still talk about the constitutional amendment and the people in law and the people in law book and not just the govern you women power, rather they govern the people of Sierra Leone. And so it's not a political party laws where you can make a conference of a political party. No, you have to come out to the people of Sierra Leone, listen to their voices, listen to their suggestions, and then waiting and suggest now you for put in the law book, not to waiting on one for do. As I say, mind you, if you are in power today, you want to change the law, it goes best for you, it will suit you, and you will be happy with them. But don't forget, it will haunt you one day. If not you go hunt your picking them, you go hunt the other people them as well. So be careful what you do, and those laws come back to the people and commit them.
Okay, thank you, Reginald.
Thank you so much, Marion. Thanks to the one that we also don't call and be part of the program this morning. I think we don't get a fruitful discussion. Again, like I say, Constitution has to be with the people. Okay, so we have to ensure that laws that we're making serve the purpose of the people and not we own political ambition and all. Because sometimes when you make laws and all, once you're in power, those laws will be very, very much sweet. But what happens after power? And there's almost and everything is time. I mean, nobody knows they're not power forever, we normally can say. So I hope that they will be very much sincere with the process, parliament, parliamentarians, everybody will involved, and sure they will be credible with the process and let the amendment that are in that bill at the moment reflects the life of the ordinary Sierra Leoneans. With these few words, I tell you thank you.
Thank you so much, Reginald, Brian Ojokutu-Soya, and James Kamaramane for joining the show this morning. And anytime from now, we go conduct with 2 draws them inside the bomber cash out. Continue for buy you tickets through Orange or AfriMoney by dialing *799*2# dial the number there and buy as much tickets as possible as we for stand a chance for win 500 leons inside the show. We go get to winners shortly, but we'll go for a break and when we come back, we announce those winners.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomber cash out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your Orange Money or AfriMoney pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your Orange Money or AfriMoney wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money they flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomber.
All right, Fambul. Well, it is what it is. So we want for do we 2 draw this morning here on the Epic Morning Show, and I believe say you don't use the *799*2# wherever you did. And Fambul, I want to make this clear. So we don't get some technical problem then with we money lined. So we advise people for the use more of the orange money, while the technical team still work on because we don't want for to get more difficulties. So please, I just want to pass on this information. Let we play with the orange money lined as frequent as possible, and let we slow down on the free money because we team still work on them. But for now, let me go over to the dashboard and let me see who that could be the very first lucky winner this morning here on the Epic Morning Show. And mind you, on the menu this morning, we get some jollof and salad and some cold juice. So here we go.
Okay, and the numbers they roll, and we select now the next winner. Mind you, we do 2 draw, and the first one we do, perhaps you already know, we will call the person, and if you eventually pick, and ask some few questions about the bomber cash out. So let's go. Okay, we already don't get we winner. The number don't show on the screen. We go talk to anytime from now for you. What do you feel about winning the bomber cash out this morning?
And of course, Fambulem, the code na *799*2#. Yes, on your orange money. And mind you, when you get your phone, you press *799*2#. And don't forget, put the number of tickets where you want for play. When you press and they come back and press *144#. *144# for check, and put your orange money password. We will do a transaction because for each one ticket where you play, not $10. So that's it.
Okay, the number the ring now. We try for get the person on the phone for make a waiting perhaps. I feel about winning the money this morning, but
yeah, it's very unfortunate. So we go to the second draw.
Okay.
Yes, let me do the second draw, quick one. Then I think the sweetest part about this program is as soon as you don't win the money, then your phone.
Go on your phone.
So that's it.
Whether we talk to you or not, the money then your
phone. So let me go to the second draw this morning, quick one, and let's see. So keep using *799*2# wherever you did. So let me join the dashboard again, and let me see who that will be with lucky. Final winner this morning on the Epic Morning Show. And don't forget at 4 on the drive time. Here we go again.
Yes.
We will do another draw.
Yeah, we don't get to second winner inside the show. Let's just see if we can able to talk to this person again this morning. And let's dial the number.
All right, Fambul, for you, we're not lucky enough for be part of the program this morning. Then it is what it is. Don't forget, say at 4 you will join me back, and of course, yourself will be a lucky winner. So keep playing *799*2#. For this morning, I want to say congratulations to the 2 lucky winner. Them. So to meet again at 4 on the drive time. Me and Chef Zadi, the sign out.
Thanks so much to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Wonder give you technical support inside the studio. Abubakar Bendu and Soyisi Semikuna so live on Facebook. The producers of the show, Fatima Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojokutusoya, executive producer Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we will go join you again with another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious, George say, do have a lovely day and tata.